When we made it to Ariha, they had given up hope of finding any more survivors. There were only dead bodies still to be recovered. The 4 bombs dropped by a Syrian Air Force MiG 18 hours earlier had done a thorough job. They struck a residential street and 10 people were killed, all of them women and children. The man on the left here, Adil, is looking at the ruins of the home in which his wife was killed. His brother Ahmed lost 2 of his children. In the frantic minutes immediately after the air raid, relatives and rescue workers did pluck survivors out of the rubble. They used a digger's bucket to lower them down from upper floors. Here a man cradles a 10-year-old boy called Noor. The child is unconscious but still alive. We found Noor in the local hospital, where he's doing okay. We found his father, Fadl, in mourning, grief-stricken over the deaths of his mother and 3 of his other children. Another son, Zain, who was 9, and twin girls, Sham and Wissam. They were just 4 years old.
نحن ما في إرهاب هون، نحن هون مدنيين. أمي عمرها 60 سنة، نايمة، هي وأطفالي. أطفال، طيور الجنة.
He said the regime was taking revenge against civilians.
إرهاب النظام بشار الأسد. شكيت لله، حرق لي قلبي.
What's happening is pretty clear. President Assad's bombardment from the sky is creeping northwards. Most of the towns and villages south of here, Ariha, have already been abandoned. People are still living here, but they too will soon have to flee, and this will become a bombarded ghost town. In a country crying out for metaphorical olive branches, tragically, it's only the real things that feature in this wretched war. Today, olive trees provide shade, shelter, and a modicum of privacy for people who have recently fled. So many have been bombed out of home that the already vast refugee camps hugging the Turkish border can't take them. So it's in the olive groves that they have sought refuge. And this is why they abandoned home. The air raids are indiscriminate. The bombs, including barrels packed with explosives, are not guided weapons. They are the terrifying tools of a campaign to clear ordinary people and rebel factions from this land. One family blown apart was that of Fadel Faham. Tonight, the eldest of his 5 children, 12-year-old Lana, lies critically wounded in hospital, somewhere between life and death, like the place she calls home. Her future hangs in the balance. John Irvine, ITV News, Idlib.